Profitability again. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are all over the world. And I dare say, happy new month in advance as we get ready to cross into the month of September. As we cross into the month of September, I declare and I decree that it's going to be your September to remember for good. September, October, November, December, the Ember month will favor you. Beginning from now to the end of the year, it's going to be from one level of testimony to another level of testimony. So, welcome to Trem for the month of August. Trem is an acronym for the Real Estate Masterclass. The Real Estate Masterclass, we began this in January as we began to look at different aspects of real estate in order to equip everyone to be able to succeed and do well in the different value chain within the real estate sector while building their wealth. Our desire is to do everything that we can to help you on your journey to the wealthy place. We have looked at different amazing topics, and today is not going to be an exception, but I want to remind you the next big thing right now is the Business Sustainability Summit. Business Sustainability Summit. Now, if you have not yet registered, you need to hurry now and register because we have extended some of the discount opportunities so that you will not miss it. Now, listen and listen well. The date for the Business Sustainability this year is Friday, the 26th, and Saturday, the 27th of September. So we are less than a month away from the most amazing conference of the year. Now, listen, it's 2 days fully residential, 2 days fully residential, and the slots are filling it very fast. Now, we're going to be having a lot of things put together in this amazing event. Number one is 2 day fully residential. Apart from the executive session, we are having sessions to be able to help you train your workforce. So if you have your staff, you have your team, they all should come and be a part of it. Then we have the sense and sensibility. Ooh. Now, the sense and sensibility is a forum where women are going to be enjoying themselves. You know, these women, when they are part of something, they just turn the thing around. So there's going to be spa session, manicure, pedicure, medical session, etiquette session, all manner of training going on. So if you are listening to me right now, you're a business executive, you need to plan to be in this meeting, not alone, but with your wife and with your team. Now we have lots of speakers that are joining us. The fee uh, for the fully residential session is 4.5 million, and that covers for the 2 day residency at the Marriott Hotel in GRA, breakfast, lunch, all the meals, the session, everything is included. But we give a discount for people to pay 2,250,000, which was a discount that have expired as far back as July. But we are opening that up for 10 people. So if you have 10 people that can take advantage of that discount opportunity within the next 10 days, then you can still pay 2,250,000. But my focus right now is for the non-residential. A lot of people have not been able to register because they can't afford it. And you need to understand that this is a program under the umbrella of the Billionaires Conclave, and it's a meeting for high net worth individuals. But because of a lot of people that are just starting up, the non-residential option is what we want you to now look into. So, number one, if you just want your spouse to come alone, to come and enjoy herself, then we still keep it at 300,000 for her to attend the sense and sensibility session alone. And that's an amazing session where there'll be medical session, etiquette session, women and money, spa, massage, meal, everything is included. So you can send your wife to come and just enjoy herself. Then, if you want your staff to come, then maybe you are not available, but you want your staff to come. It's supposed to be 750, but we are leaving it at 375,000 for the non-residential. So I'll be like, I'm extending that until the 10th of the month also. So you can send your staff, they pay 375,000. This has expired as of July, but we're extending it for 10 days. And if you want to come and you are coming as a non-residential delegate, as a business executive, then you do 1 million. There are cheaper hotels around the vicinity that you can get for 100,000 or less. So you can get that. Talk to the office, will help you plug in. So take advantage of that, because we are extending all this for the next 10 days. I think we have just about 30 slots that is available for you to plug in. So quickly call and take advantage of it. I will talk about it again before we leave. Then there's an exhibition coming up from the 1st to the 5th of October. It's called the Alimosho Business Exhibition. And I want you to be aware of that also, because if you want to look for an opportunity to showcase your product and your services. So that's it. Alimosho Business Exhibition is a major event that I'm hosting. So if you want to come for this event, you can book a premium booth for just 500,000, and that 500,000 is for the whole 5 days. So Wednesday, October 1st, Thursday, October 2nd, Friday, October 3rd, Saturday, October 4th, Sunday, October 5th. So you pay 500,000 for the premium booth for the whole 5 days. So it's like 100,000 per day. Then if you want to have the canopy, you pay 100,000 for the 5 days, which is 20,000 per day. Then if you want to have half of the canopy, then you pay 50,000 for the 5 days, which is 10,000 per day. This opportunity, you can't get it anywhere. And we are going to be having well over 5,000 people. I mean, when over 5,000 people coming in and out in those 5 days, that you'll be able to showcase your product to. And then you also have visibility to the entire world, because we are broadcasting it every 1 hour, every 3 hours on the Common Sense TV station and on all our social media platforms to over 500,000 people. It's an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. Then listen, for those 5 days, we are hosting free business seminar from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm going to be there for the whole 5 days, speaking every day, absolutely free. So if you are not coming for the exhibition to get a booth, you can visit so that you can have the free seminar for 5 days. Then there's going to be free business consulting and career clinic for the 5 days. It's our independence gift to the nation. You come there, we'll talk to you, free consulting for your career, for your business, and then you're going to have the exhibition. Then there's an open market that we have there where you buy everything at the wholesale price, and it's an amazing opportunity you cannot afford to miss. Now, let's go into today. Hey, palm tree, palm tree. Well, today I'm bringing in one of my mentees, and is an amazing man that has done amazing stuff in the area of farm estates, and he's been involved in palm tree stuff for many years. I mean, even me, I'll be customer. And since we started in January, what we have been doing is to bring different people in different fields. We have spoken about um, land banking. We have spoken about farm resorts. We have spoken about shopping complex. We have spoken about hostel. We have spoken about different things that we've done. So today now we want to talk about farm estate, palm tree farm estate, and Agric Fintech. Our guest today is Dr. Rotimi, the CEO of Asset Rise. Small but mighty. Rote, how are you doing?
Good evening, sir. I'm great. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, it's nice to have you on Trem, the real estate masterclass, so we can give your years of expertise, so that we can,
Yes,
and then we can collect some of
Thank you so much, sir. It's a privilege to be on your platform, sir. I've been following since 2005, and my aspiration has come through learning from common sense. And I've been watching the TV all those years when I was in secondary school. I used to aspire, when am I going to meet Dr. Olumide Emmanuel? But it was it was clear to me some years later that those things built up everything that made us successful today. And today we have you as our customer. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. So
A lot of people go into real estate, they are selling land, they are building houses, and you just decided that it's fine. So tell us, why did you go into the aspect of real estate? Why are you not building houses like other people? Why are you building land, sales of land? Why are you into this? Run us through how you arrived at this bus stop.
thank you so much, sir. I think the real estate um, industry is a very big industry. And I don't need to run through real estate because my mentor is an architect in that area. So we have four different areas: the residential, the industrial, the agricultural, and the commercial estate. But to us in Nigeria, I think the agricultural estate has been very well structured over the time, and little or no attention has been given to this area. For me, coming into the agricultural area was from a legacy. So I was born into a farming family. My father was a wealthy dude before he passed on while I was 14. And I remember that I was in school then and I visited with a Mercedes-Benz 230D as young as age 14. When it came to class, came to school then, they came to call us out from the hostel, and proud to see my father being the spotlight of the entire school. I mean, I had plenty of girlfriends because a Mercedes-Benz 230D was like the hallmark in my state then. But he was just a farmer. He could not read or write. And 2 weeks after he visited, we were told he passed on. And to me, it seems like the entire hope of going to school was dead with him. But when his will was read to us, we realized he owned over 100 acres of oil palm plantation. And that was all that we depended on to go through school, even to schooling abroad. So while I was in the UK studying, my mind kept flipping back to this, that if this could sustain me, that means a lot of Nigerians are losing something that they are not looking at. Until today, the fourth generation is still milling the palm plantation, and we are paying tuition across different grand and great grandchildren from that simple knowledge. And it turned out that that is real estate because the land is there and very well appreciated today. And if we're going to sell that land, it should be in billion now. And so we came, when I returned back, I decided to partner with the Oktikwa Oil Palm PLC. They've been in existence for over 40 years, and we saw what they are doing. And to me, I was like, how can we modernize this and bring real estate and bring investors into it? So we got it 99 hectares in partnership. And successfully, we were milling oil and selling, and people were coming in. And then the COVID era came, and I was in the village, saw a lot of farmers who were just stranded with no banking system and the rest. So we called on to Zenith Bank and we created a banking system around them. And 300 of them got into that structure, and Zenith Bank provided banking for them. And then we moved on to bringing this to Lagos, to creating estates that will be driven solely by agriculture. And so we started the Palm Beach Estate Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. And today, all the phases 1 to 3 are fruiting, and we have the privilege of having Dr. Olumide as one of our customers there, and his palm trees are fruiting. As a matter of fact, I went to site on Friday, did a video harvesting your palm fronts to show you that we are already harvesting the trees, and that's how we came into this.
An ambassador, you are separately.
So that's how we came into this.
Wow, that's amazing. So now, a lot of people are listening right now all over the world, and a lot of people are afraid in Nigeria. I'm presently in Canada. I hosted out sessions yesterday, and some of the questions asking is, oh, you are doing something out, you are not doing something out. There are houses and house securities, all kinds of things going. I was in to host an event also 2 weeks ago. Same question. People are skeptical. So what is security? of somebody going, because this one now is not a house they will come and, but security, what documentations, what kind of security do you guys put around this kind of project? Because if you are having 1,000 hectares, 10,000 hectares, you can't fence that now. So how are we sure now herdsmen will not come, or they will or Boko Haram will not come? You not you maybe you know. So what is the security of this kind of investment?
Thank you so much, sir. Before I come into security, maybe I should throw a little more light about the palm oil industry. It is a big industry, and currently, statistics from CBN, Nigeria is losing about $60 billion neglecting the oil palm. And I mean, we have a market of over 2.5 million metric tons, and we can barely supply 1.3 million metric tons. As a date, we export over 350% of what we consume in Nigeria, both local and industrial. And so the market is there. But the same question that I'm to answer now is the reason why a lot of persons are skeptical going into that. But if we look deep into this, the palm oil or the palm tree business is one of the agric sector that is less risky. I mean, you plant these trees once and for all. They will even secure your land if you plant them. So I'll give you a clear example, sir. Most of us have done land banking in Nigeria. You've bought lands in different areas, and then because the areas are not habitable, you leave the lands. And what form of security do you have when you leave the land fallow? Wouldn't there be incursions? Would there be security issues when we just leave the land? But it's good that we buy because it is cheaper and the value we appreciate over time. So for us, we have seen this as a strategic means of not just land banking, but keeping security on our land while it's appreciating into the future. I'll give you an example again, sir. We acquired a place in Ibadan 2 years ago, about 255 hectares from a woman who invested just 53 million 15 years ago on that plantation. And she got her documents as COO from the Oyo State government. She passed away 2 years ago, and the children were to serve. And one of the things that I learned from that is, if there were no palm trees on that land, the children would not see any plots to sell. Is either Omonile will have taken the land from them, or after the mother's demise, there will be a lot of crisis on the ownership of the land because both of the children are abroad. But the palm trees served as a security of the land, and today, every acreage on that land is complete. One, because there is a biological asset that is securing the physical asset that is there. So, number two area is, with this biological asset that we are planting, we then need to also provide physical security measures. So, we have our security men in all our plantations. We have to even speak to the government in light of this. If we are doing agriculture in this scale, imagine a Presco declaring 198 billion revenue from palm trees. And then you can spend 1 billion or 2 billion to provide security architectures for the farm. So we've also considered this, that if this is a major business, security must be planned like you are having security for a bank. So we have security across all the farms. We've partnered with the VGN, and then we have armed VGN securing our sites. Because to avoid theft, to avoid stories, these security measures are provided. Thirdly, we provide insurance coverage for most of these crops for issues beyond our controls, and also for losses in terms of harvesting and the rest, and even whatever may occur. So we provide extra layer of security by ensuring both the crops and the produce that are in storage. And when it comes to the project itself, the primary concern is the land, which is the first asset that you are investing in. So, Dr. Olumide is well experienced in this. From acquiring the land, the security starts from there. We cannot, because we are doing agriculture, acquire land that is going to be government acquired and government acquisition, because when it comes to that, government will clear away the palm trees. So we must determine first the kind of land we are acquiring for the projects. And that has also moved up to partner with a lot of governments. That last year we have 3 partnerships on the line. We are partnering currently in Ogun State, where we have the Ogun State Agricultural Development Corporation as a major partner in our Wekuro project that's currently running. And then we have in upcoming in Enugu and Abia states where the government invited us and we pitched our model to them. It is simple. If we want to solve food security, government must be practical with agriculture. You must create agriculture like you are creating GRAs or residentials. So people can farm in a secured area where they can have, collateralized assets that is land. Everywhere abroad, you have people acquiring farm as an asset, and then it is secured. So we also consider that if we can have more of this structure, acquiring lands that are free from acquisition, then the palm plantation is the easiest part of the project. The expertise is there, the research is there. So we've partnered with research institutions like NIFOR to make sure that we're planting the very species that will give us the result. So if we have done all these layers to secure the investment, then I think the last part of security is collaboration with partners. So it is not an investment we want to do with you in isolation. So we have created communities around this. For example, what we have in Asset Rise, we have the Palm Ridge Tribe. So because this project is 100% equity, the tribe has its own BOT, it has its own board of trustees. Every quarter, auditing is done on the biological assets to give reports to the board and tell them this is what we are doing on the farm. So with all these checks and balances, we have been able to have the confidence of over 11,000 landlords currently in our projects and across 8,000 hectares on expansion. Thank you, sir.
That's amazing, amazing, amazing. Guys, if you are listening to us right now, on to the masterclass, Olumide Matter, and today is me, Ojamamoye, CEO of Asset Right, Farm Estate, and the Tech Class. You need to understand that if you know better, you will do. There are opportunities, amazing opportunities that you can take advantage of. You're a businessman, you want to trader, you want to become wealthy, then I will invite you to join us for the business summit that will be coming up this coming September. So Friday, 26th and Saturday, the 27th of September, I'm going to be hosting amazing speakers. I'm uh, following show. Alakija will be there to speak. We have Ikoma, we have Dr. Ibayo, we have Abiola Ami, we have Ose Olusola Obasa, we have all these people for me.
Who does that for us? Okay, if it speaks, then I can.
Hello, admin. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. So there was a call that came in. So now I want about someone is listening to us right now, and they are asking, these people are, I'm not a farmer. How come when I'm in London, I'm in Belgium, I'm in Australia, I'll now come to one bush farming. So if someone wants to invest, how does it work? What do they do? What do we do? So because if someone is there now, they want to buy an hectare and they don't want to farm it. So what are their own responsibilities? And what are your own responsibilities? And how do they make money? Because Palm Tree will not start me now. I've paid you people money since 2022. I've not collected. It's fruity, it's fruity, it's fruity, it's fruity. So now, as they are paying, they don't understand anything. They say, where's my money? Every year they are troubling you. They are carrying placard to the office. They are asset rise. So they want us to know in these days of social model, how does it work? Somebody is saying, am I the owner of the land? Am I the owner of the palm tree? Or am I just giving you money? You now own the palm tree. And one day you will just send us letter and say that one and let's explain how the business model to us.
Thank you, sir. The model is simple, and it starts from the real estate component, which is the land. So the responsibility of every investor is to buy into the estate that has been designed for this. So we graduated from creating the mini projects to creating agro smart cities that then accommodates the palm plantation and other components of agriculture. However, if you're investing in the oil palm plantation, you own the land. So you buy the land like you're buying normal land banking. So you'll be allocated physically to determine your portion after paying up your fees. Then for us, we will plant, nurture, and manage the trees till it starts fruiting. Now, because it is equity, you own the land 100% and everything that has been planted on it. So by the third year, you have the right to decide if you want to outsource to asset rights to manage for you, or you want to manage it by yourself. So we've had customers who say, I want to manage my 10 hectares, my 20 hectares myself. That is my retirement plan. So if you have that plan, you come to your land, you manage by yourself. So when it starts fruiting, which is the fourth part now, if you outsource to us, we will harvest, process palm oil, palm kernel, and every byproduct that come from the palm trees, and then sell. But the selling part also is technical. So because oil palm rises through the year, there is an off-peak period and there is a peak period. So the off-peak period is the best time to sell because the peak period you have enough oil. So if you say, oh, I want to sell my oil in the off-peak period, it's your oil. You sell and then you earn lower. But if you keep with us to store it till the off-peak period, then the price rises and then you earn better. Now, there's one disclaimer we always put on all our projects. The palm plantation project is not a debt model. It is 100% equity. You own the land and the trees that are on it. We have a projection that guides what revenue you are expecting. So, for example, if you type on your Google now, NIFOR, the Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research, will tell you from an hectare, you expect a 3 million profit. Profit, not the revenue alone. So we have a projection that from an hectare, you are expecting within 3 to 5 million. And that projection from NIFOR is about 2 years ago. And now oil have increased. So there is a projection guiding you. And it favors the investor that way. Because if we promise you you're going to be earning 20% every year, if the price of oil surge, you can't come back to change that. So it is 100% equity, you own it, and everything that comes out per year. I'll give you an example with this. 3 years ago, 2021, 2022, a keg of oil was selling for 15,000 naira. Today, a 25-liter keg is selling for 55, 60,000. So you can imagine the gap. So it rises like that into the future. So what we do is the structure is that it is 100% owned by you. So whatever comes from them, there is a projection from produce also. And hectare can give you between 5 to 12 tons per annum. So you then know that, oh, I'm expecting 5 to 12 tons. So if by November, oil is selling for 1.2 million or 2.5 million per ton, then you know what you're expecting. And so when we mill, harvest, process on your behalf, the revenue is then paid, and then we will share profit with you because we are then employed to manage your farm. Then we will share profit with you. Currently, we have a 60-40 engagement. The investor have the 60%, then we take 40% to take care of all our activities that gives you the results that you want. So it starts from the real estate component. You own your land 100%. Then we do all the agric process for you, pre-retirement, and pre-fruiting, and post-fruiting. You also have the decision to say, no, I want to manage my land by myself. I want to sit on my land by myself. That's how the model works.
Wow, that's amazing, amazing. You have any question for us, admin? Let's collect the question in another 10 minutes. We'll begin to answer any question that people have. But for now, I want to move into the Agric Fintech aspect. Talk to us about this. We know Agric, we know Fintech, we know farm. How you now combine everything together? What is Agric? Educator.
Thank you, sir. So Agric has finance. And so it is simple. The financial technology that backs Agric is what the Agric Fintech is all about. So for example, you are going to be earning from your oil palm. You're going to have the biological assets on your land. So we have designed a fintech model where all this is digitalized. And then your revenue, your projections, you can be wherever in the world and you can log in to see. You can even log in to have a direct geotag on your farm and see your trees. And then from the finance, from the revenue, from the reporting, everything has been digitalized. So the fintech part of it is the structure of technology that we aid from reporting to financial reports to your earning. So we have a platform, Club Flop Africa. Most of our landlords and investors, they earn and they can track all their earnings, even from the day they subscribe to the day that they are supposed to start earning on which of the project that they have subscribed to, and some that owns across different estates. We have done about four locations now across 4 states, and then some persons own across these 4 locations. To them, they are just owning a portfolio. But if that portfolio is not digitalized, they could throw away the paper somewhere. So everything has been digitalized, and you can have access to whatever you own from anywhere in the world, have your records, and have your earnings reporting to you from wherever. So that's the fintech part in summary.
Wow, that's amazing, amazing. So, if someone go into this business, what are the possible challenges that you believe that people should look out for? Because most of what we call that principle, everyone is other is to mentorship, do internship, or do apprenticeship. They will just run with half knowledge. And what are the people that people should look out for? And then somebody wants to learn to do the same thing you are doing. Do you have a mentorship platform where people can come and learn?
Thank you so much, sir. So it is simple. Just like Doctor said earlier, a lot of persons like to experiment with their money. It's better you have the knowledge of what you want to do. So I've seen people who invest in poultry, burn their fingers. A lot of people complain about agric. But the truth is, they have not actually determined which agric is less risky. You're abroad, you are doing poultry in Nigeria. I think it's a whole lot of risk for you because one, you can't control the stealing of the balls or the eggs and the rest. So if you want to do palm plantation, number one, determine the kind of land that you are acquiring. And number two, the species of palms that you are planting. There are species that take 7 years before they start fruiting. And there are species that fruit within 18 to 36 months. Number 3, the technical knowledge in nurturing these trees till they start fruiting, the kind of fertilizers to apply, and even when they start fruiting, how to process. But the major pitfall that we are going to have right now, and I'm glad that Dr. Olumide is bringing us into this platform. And I want to say this, a lot of Nigerians will copy whatever works. And a lot of people in diaspora are going to lose their money if you are not careful. There are a lot of replication, and even if not replication, a lot of farms coming on right now. But I'm sure that for you to have keyed into this program, Dr. Olumide is either your mentor or your following. So it's better to make financial decisions from thinking from the risk aspect. And so for the palm plantation industry, the risk is going to be you investing in structures that you don't understand, especially with somebody just telling you, come and buy a farm and own a palm tree, and then you are not asking what knowledge do you have about this, and then you throw your money in there. That's number one pitfall. Number 2, people ask, what if oil price fall and it becomes useless? And then all the whole projection is not working anymore. And that's where we come to the fact that the first asset that is on this project is your land. The land we keep appreciating. And so, for example, in 3 years back now, where Dr. owned in Ekpe has appreciated. So before the palm trees start fruiting, your land will have appreciated. So if you are buying the land, determine where you are buying it. Is it in a place that will give you good appreciation, even if the palms are not working? But one thing about palm trees is if they are planted right by professionals, you can go to bed. Lastly, I will say to this, one of our major partners, Occidental Oil Palm PLC, have been in existence for over 40 years. That was planted by Awolowo then, and in collaboration with the Ondo State government. It's directly in my community. So I drive through that palm plantation almost every time. Now, the government abandoned it for over 10 years. Well over 10, 15 years. And when this entire structure came into it, let's lease it, let people begin to have this, because the biological assets are wasted. All we needed to do is to clear the weeds away, and the trees are back to fruiting. This is one business you can abandon for years. You can leave the trees and travel to wherever you want to travel to. And when you come back, you will just clear the weeds and continue making your money. That's how agile the palm trees are. And so, but the major pitfalls, like Dr. asked, you must do it professionally. If you don't have the capacity, seek professional knowledge, seek professional partnerships, seek collaborations that can make this work for you. Thank you.
So do you mentor people?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of persons who were creating collaborations with cooperatives. And even, like I said, we came into an agreement on MOU with the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and we are taking our agro-smart city around the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, and we are mentoring a lot of persons who are going to be in charge of that project. Secondly, last year we did a project with Federal University of Agriculture, FUNAB, and an MOU also. The university was 100 hectares inside the school, and today we have groomed students who are coming into this project, and yearly we're going to be rotating those students who come into this. The end result of this is not just the money, and I'm sure that's why Dr. brought up this. Is number one, what are we solving? The food security challenge in Nigeria. So in our Ekpe project, we own the biggest yam farm today in Lagos State. And the Commissioner for Lagos, Commissioner for Agric visited our site last year. The Commissioner for Agric in Ogun State visited our project in Funab. And inside the palm trees, we are intercropping successfully yams and cassava, and we are churning out food. So we are part of solving food security, and that is what you are also doing as an investor. But 2, the major problem for Nigerians is low dispensable income. You are retiring today, you don't have an income to fall back to. One of the best plants you can create is a palm trees. You plant once and for all, and it gives you income for long. So if you're retired, you can learn about this. How can you own a 10 hectares? How can you own a 5 hectares? And then when you retire, you are not retiring into penury or suffering in the last stage. And number 3, which is the last I'm going to talk about, unemployment. Like I said, our partnership with FUNAB is huge because lots of students turn out from the university. Even when they studied agriculture, they are not doing agric because agric has been painted as a poor business. And so, even if they ask you as a father, what does your child want to do? You will not say you should become a farmer. But today, I'm a successful farmer, and we are doing good farming. So, to solve unemployment, a lot of youths need to know that if you have understanding in a structured agric environment, you're going to make a lot of money. Thank you, sir.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Now, everybody right now, I will ask you a question. If I give you an opportunity now to an acre or an hectare or an hectare of in a palm tree farm, and that acre and hectare in 4 years' time will be giving you income for the rest of your life. Are you interested in that? Are you interested? So what I'm going to do right now is we are going to put the phone numbers on the screen. Put our phone numbers on the screen. Now, what I want to do right now is I want to test the market and test how serious you are. So I want to give 1,000 opportunity to order. 1,000 people can order. So if you are listening right now, take the send the message of the number to say, I am interested in the palm tree farm estate. I am interested in the palm farm estate. And then you tell us, I'm interested in 1 acre or 1 hectare, 10 hectare, 10 hectare. The price is not fixed yet. We are first, let's test it first. So how much it will, we will let you know when we know. Like you know me, I only deal with serious-minded people. So don't be asking how much. Farm is farm. It's not the location you are looking for, it's the money. So the question is, are you interested in a part of a farm tree estate where if you invest now, 4 years from today, by 2029, 2030, you'll be getting money forever. I think from 2030 to 2060, 30 years of income. Settle your children's, everything settled. So if you are interested, the price for the land, the location, pay a good payment plan, you have to pay. But let's first be sure that there are serious-minded people listening to us right now that want to plug in. So copy those numbers on the screen, and then let us be able to get 1,000 people among of you, either 1,000 people or people that want to buy up to 1,000 acres, 1,000 hectares. Then let me see what I can do. Maybe I will now say, oh, yeah, let me partner with Asset Rise and I will do joint venture. So I bring 1,000 people, you can manage it, Abi.
Definitely, sir.
So let's so just do an expression of interest, and we're going to and some market be interested in something like that. All I can say for 1 acre, it will be very minimal. The money. So if you are interested, so now, like I said before, the business summit coming up on Friday the 6th and Saturday the 27th of September. If you have any question, start in. Admin will put your question together. We're going to question and answer now. So business summit coming Friday the 26th and Saturday the 27th of September. The meeting under the Billionaires Conclave. Amazing speakers joining me, and it's 2 days fully residential. 2 days fully residential. Then we have the center also inculcated, and that's going to be format going forward. But we have noticed that a lot of men come for this and the wife, and maybe the women will go and business. So we have a special one that has now been inculcated, which is the sense and sensibility, so that women can come, learn, they can deal with issues that are peculiar to the female gender while also enjoying the massage, manicure, pedicure, and all those. Also, is a combo. So you and your spouse can come and spend the whole weekend at Marriott and have knowledge fellowship. So it's going to be an amazing time. But a lot of people, so that's the numbers. So just screenshot this particular page that is showing right now. Screenshot this page and then make sure you get in touch with us. So what we have done, we have extended the discount. So if you want to attend Sense and Sensibility alone, you pay just 300,000 and you have the next 10 days to do that. If you are coming alone as an executive and you cannot afford the fully residential session, then you pay just 1 million for the entire package, and then you can get an hotel in Ikeja that is cheaper, because Marriott is 750 per night, but you can get an hotel that is less than 100,000 around the area. You enjoy everything, and then you go and sleep. It's just to sleep and wake up. So life is in levels. So if you can't pay something, no problem, but at least don't miss the opportunity. Then for your staff, instead of paying 750, we have extended the 50% discount. If you are coming with 1, 2, or 3 of your staff, they pay 375, and we have extended it to the 10th. So Rotimi, you two need to come and bring your people. If you bring 5 people, you can get asset try stable 1.5 million. Then you pay. You can afford to sleep in the hotel. You pay 2.5 million. You bring your wife and pay 4 million, and you and your wife will come and spend the weekend. So 26th and 27th, everybody is invited. You have the numbers. Then, from the 1st of October to the 5th of October, as Nigeria is celebrating our independence, we are being a blessing to our community and to our world. So we are hosting a 5-day exhibition. It's called the Alimosho Business Exhibition. It's an exhibition and business summit. So for 5 days, Wednesday, the 1st of October to Sunday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., I'll be there with other speakers. Free business seminar. Free. Teaching you how to raise capital for your business, why businesses fail and how to avoid it, staffing your business, how to all manner of topic, absolutely free for 5 days. So it's going to be an amazing time. Other speakers will be joining me. Then for those 5 days also, we're going to be having free consulting and free career clinic. Absolutely free. We have a booth. You come, you have question on your business, we give it to you absolutely free. Free consulting, free career clinic. But if you want to exhibit your product or your service, then you can get the booth. The premium booth is 500,000. An asset price, you come and take one booth and come and publicize. It's 500,000 for 5 days, 100,000 per day, and you have over 5,000 people that you'll be able to meet. Number 2, we have the 100,000 naira booth, which is 20,000 per day, and we have the 50,000 naira booth, which is 10,000 per day, and it's going to be 5 full days. Now, for those that are coming, especially the premium booth, you are not just going to have about 5,000 people physically visiting your booth and visiting the event. We are going to be having live broadcasts every 3 hours, 9 to 10, 12 to 1, 3 to 4. So every 3 hours, we have 1 hour live broadcast that will go on all our social media platforms and the Common Sense TV station. So you'll be reaching out to about 500,000 people. So it's an opportunity you cannot afford to miss. So call all those numbers. And if you want to be a part of the Madiba Palmtree Farm Estate in collaboration with Asset Rise, let me know now whether you are ready so that we can engage that process. So just send us a message. I am interested. I can do 1 acre. I can do 1 hectare. Then we'll let you know the price and the location. We can now make that agenda 2026 so that we'll launch that and then everybody can come on board. So if we have any question, admin, you can start sending in the question. But while we are waiting for the question, okay, question have come already. I am Manasseh Promise is interested in this. Okay. No, those that are interested, you admin, just be noting that. Admin, you know those are interested. Let's go for a question. Do you help people develop their farm outside your farm estate? Okay. If they want you to do can you do that? That's the question. You are muted.
For that, thank you, sir. For that particularly, that's one gray area people need to look at for.
Okay.
Farming should not be done in isolation, especially in Nigeria, where you have a lot of risk. We believe that it should be done in a community where we can fight for each other, provide better security, collaborate for markets. So, for example, if you're owning a 1 hectare in an area or a 10 hectare in an area, the cost of you setting up a mill that will service 50 hectares is the same that you will set up to do 10 hectares. And then if you don't do the milling capacity well, you're going to be losing a lot of money. You can waste over 50% of the oil production if your extraction is not good. Your FFB ratio in extraction is very important. Your CPO extraction is very, so if you don't have all this technicality, I mean, the capacity for the milling, then it's better you don't even invest in it. So a lot of our people in the village, they lose a lot of money by doing 1 acre, 1 hectare. So if we come together in a community where we can build a standard mill that can extract to the minimum, I mean, to the barest, they make more money. Lastly, on that, so this year we've done a lot of individual farms. We delivered a 150 hectares for the wife of the first lady of the former first lady of Osun State, the current wife, wife of the Minister for Blue Economy, empowering our community. So if you have hectares in 150, 100, 1,000, yes, we've done some for EcoBank, EDs. So if you have a larger capacity, we can then say, okay, because you can set up a mill to service it, you can provide security for it, then you can do it in isolation. But if you are not going to do volume, don't bother, please.
Okay. Next question. Admin. Can foreigners own a plot? Of course. Right.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Foreigners can
Same
own.
way I can own a building in Dubai. Why can't you own a plot there?
You are Nigeria, anywhere foreigners can own. We take care of you. Yeah. Now, for the gate, do I have a chance? Yeah. Everybody have a chance. So you just let us know you are interested. Once you are sure of how we'll give you a good payment plan. We'll give everybody a flexible payment plan. Next. How many palm trees can you plant in 1 acre of land? Okay. Rotimi.
Very simple. So on standard planting, 60 can stay on an acre, 150 can stay on an hectare, 10 can stay on a plot.
Okay.
And then on and on.
Average 10 palm trees on 1 plot.
Yes, sir. 60 on an acre.
150 on an hectare.
Yes, sir.
Hectare is 10 plots.
And hectare is 15 plots.
Hectare is 15 plots. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good. How much is the land? I have told you not to start with how much. Let us know you are. And the land is not 1 plot, it's minimum of 1 acre. So if I to give you price now, let me just say average 5 million per acre. Average. So that's what I can say. Averagely 5 million per acre. So that's 6 plots. Average 5 million per acre. Developmental and infrastructure. So just that's why I cannot know the full price. So don't hold me to 5 million, no, because it can be. Next question. What's the least capital? Let's be looking at 5 million. Let's use 5 million as our guide. Subject to it can be 4, it can be 7. So 5 million as average. 5 million per acre. And we can give you a payment plan for 1 year. How can one buy into the palm tree venture? What they're doing contact? The contact. Admin, show the contact again. Just call those numbers and now if we are doing for now, it's in the ideation stage. Ahead. So if you want to go and buy directly from, you can go. They are credible people. I am also a customer. Then you can contact their office for that one. For this one, my platform now. Pass. And then you pre-order. When you pre-order, we are many, we be many. And I can now download for you people in my community. So call those numbers on the screen, and then you can pre-order. So we are still at the pre-order stage. Even if we are going to do it, it is Agenda 2026. We are busy now. So we'll put, Next question. How can I be part of the student trade at FUNAB? I'm currently at 400 students. You have an answer to that?
Yes, so you can go to the Do Farms office. If you go to Do Farms, ask of Dr. Bankole, and then you can join the SAP project. It's called SAP in FUNAB.
Okay.
So if you go to Do Farms, you'll be directed.
So just go ahead and do what you have. That's a good one. Next question. We have 16 plots and outside of Kwara. Possible to invite you to plant oil palm its partnership. So Rotimi, is that possible?
I think I've answered that, sir. 16 plots is not a good investment for an oil palm farm. In isolation, it's not a good investment.
Wow. Okay. So what do you advise such person to sell it and come and buy inside an existing farm, right?
Yes, because you will set up the palms and then you will invest in milling that will be more expensive than even the farm, which was 16 plots is just 1 hectare. So it's not good enough for such investment on a practical note. However, if you just want to do it to secure your land, yes, you can plant it there.
But this person said they have cashew on it. So what do you have to say about cashew?
Cashew is a very good crop. Cashew is a good crop. I mean, and it's easily sold. You can harvest the nuts and sell the nuts directly. But palm oil is not just a cash crop, it's an industrial crop.
Okay.
Palm oil is not just a cash crop, it's an industrial crop. When you harvest, you have to process. It has to go through industrial process before you can sell. But cashew, you can harvest, clean the nuts, and they'll sell directly to off-takers.
Okay. Okay, so that's good. That. Next question. How many years does it take to become profitable? So
thank you, sir. So let's use doctor's minimum as an example. Doctor is saying a minimum of 5 million per acre. Let's do a little mathematics to that. So that means an hectare.
It's a projection. It will not
minimum. It's a projection. So let's use that projection as an example. So it means a 10 hectares will be 75 million. Now, with the current price of oil, a 10 hectare that you are acquiring for 75 million can give you an average of 40 to 50 million naira per annum. So by the second year of your investment, your capital is cashed out. And then you can earn that for 30 years down the line.
You have to use, this by people. They will not go and said, listen, it's not second after fruiting. There is
after fruiting, yes. Exactly.
They will not begin calculating. Doctor said, because now, when you are planting, there is a 3 to 4 year window.
Yes.
So when it now starts fruiting, that's when they can get money.
Exactly. So if you compare, so from a 75 million investment, let's even say at the 6th year, you're already cashing out your capital. And even at that 6th year, the revenue is from your palm oil and palm production. Your land will also have appreciated to almost giving you a very good return. Then using that projection now, 75 million, where in Lagos can you buy a land for 75 million and build rental property and earn 40 to 50 million naira in a year? It's almost impossible. Where in the world, in London, in Dubai, so it can be very well proven to you that the oil palm plantation is the most profitable real estate business that you can do in the world. And you can do all the research about that. Very profitable and long-term sustainable.
Wow.
Thank you.
At the third year, if I decide that the company wanted people, what cost for that? I think he has mentioned 40.
Okay. So if you decide I will manage for you, you sign a farm management contract, and then we are not going to charge you. Whatever we produce from your land, we will take 40% and you will take 60%. So you are not incurring any other cost aside the first that you are paying from the beginning to set up the farm all through.
Okay. Good. Next question. How much is your mentorship, my own or Rotimi's own? So we can't talk of price of mentorship here. Act us through the numbers, and then do details of part of the billionaire, and then we'll now make that connection. So numbers that we have given, contact us, we'll send you the details, or you go to billionairesconclave.com, the billionairesconclave.com. You see the form and all the details there. We can't put that in public domain. Next question. Yeah, those are the phone numbers. You can screenshot it, and then you can take the picture. Admin, any other question? If there's no question, let me know so that we'll take the final word and we. Okay. So, Rotimi, what's your final word for us today?
Thank you, sir. It's a privilege once again being on your platform, sir. I've watched you since my teenage, and now I'm glad I'm coming up on your platform, sir. And that shows sustainability over the years on what you have done. And I'm sure that you are also driving businesses that are sustainable, and that's why you're bringing this up. One thing that we want to do in Africa is to create more businesses that are sustainable. And that's why if you are investing, please look out strategically for the risk and the sustainability. Last year, I was privileged to present this at the UK House of Lords, and I spoke from the sustainability part of this business. If a business can sustain a generation to fourth generation, then I think it's a good business to do. But well planned, structured, and that's why we have Dr. Olumide here. If we create a community and we are there, then you are rest assured that this will be sustained. And lastly, I want to say that the next billionaires in Africa will not just be those who are buying land and keeping them, to be those who are buying land and adding value to them. And the value cuts across agriculture. So welcome to agriculture. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So let's appreciate Rotimi of Asset Price. And thank you very much. Thank you. So I'll see you. Go and register our sustainability. Gather all your and come on.
Definitely, sir.
And come into the conclave.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So my people, that's our month. Next month we have every last day we are doing this. So next month we're going to be looking into another amazing session. Now, next month our focus will be on warehouses masterclass. Warehouses. Yes, you heard me right. Warehouses. And I'm going to be bringing in Theophilus. He's another amazing CEO, one of our mentees in our network. He has warehouses. Many of you don't know the kind of money that is in warehouse, you know. All those containers you see, on the road, where do they put the load? They put it in a warehouse. So next month, the last Sunday of September, we have warehouses masterclass. I'm going to be showing you how to get into the warehouse business, the kind of money that is involved in warehousing. You are going to be learning a lot. So don't forget, The Business Sustainability Summit is coming up 26th and 27th. 2-day fully residential at the Marriott Hotel. Then the Alimosho Exhibition and Business Summit is coming up from the 1st to the 5th of October. So you get the booth, 500,000 for premium booth, 100,000 and 50,000 for the other booth. And we have 5 days free seminar and 5 days free consulting, career and business consulting, 1st to 5th. Then, if you are interested in the palm tree estates, you want to do the palm tree farm, contact us. I need 1,000 people, 1,000 people to pre-order, to let me know you are serious, to say, I'm going to do 1 acre, I want to do 1 hectare, I want to do 10 hectare. Pre-order, send the message to us on our platform through all those phone numbers. Then when we see how many people are ready, we'll then see what we can do so that we can make that agenda 2026. And then we do all the things that needs to be done, and then we launch that for you so that in 4 years' time you start making money for the rest of your life. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. All these videos will be put on my YouTube channel, so you can follow me on all my social media platforms and follow us at the TV station also. So you can go to Olumide Emmanuel on Instagram and X, Olumide.Emmanuel on Facebook, and at Dr. Olumide Emmanuel on YouTube. You subscribe, you click the notification button so that every time we go live, you're able to connect with us. And that will go a long way in helping you. So make sure you do everything you can to be a part of that. And please, and please, 1,000 good intentions are not as powerful as one action. So don't continue to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Whatever you need to do, do now. Whatever you need to do now. It's very, very important. So take advantage of it. Again, let me say this again. Business Sustainability Summit. I really, really want to emphasize that before we close again. It's Friday the 26th and Saturday the 27th. Friday the 26th and Saturday the 27th. The venue is the Marriott Hotel, GRA Ikeja. And I'm going to be speaking. My wife will be speaking. Apostle Folonshaw Alakija will be speaking. This is one woman you need to listen to. We're going to be having Izu Iwoma. We're going to be having Abiola Salami. We're going to be having Bosse Olushola Obasa. We're going to be having Yemi Somi Olamide. We're going to be having Ezekiel Sholesi. We're going to be having Dr. Adebayo. We're going to be having Gabriel Ogundele. We're going to be looking at AI and your business, all the AI tools that will help you. These are the numbers. Then we have the business sustainability special session called the Sense and Sensibility. So come with your wife, come with your whole family, come and experience that weekend. But if you say, oh, it's expensive, I wish I could, I can't afford it, no problem. Do the non-residential session. The non-residential will be cheaper for you. So if you're an executive, you pay just 1 million and you experience everything. And then you can talk to our office, just get this screen now, scan it, take these numbers. You can now go contact the office and then they will get you an hotel that is close by with 100,000 or less. You can get an hotel. There are shortlets in the area that few of you can come together and stay in the shortlet. If Marriott is so expensive for you, but this seminar, this summit is not one that anybody should miss. And if you want to just send your spouse to come and relax and chill out and have a soft life with the sense and sensibility, to just be 300,000 naira. Like we say it in Nigeria. They will come for the sense and sensibility, and it's multiple sessions. There will be spa, there will be massage, there will be manicure, pedicure. It's going to be amazing. Then, if you want to bring your staff, we have extended the discount. Instead of paying 750, they pay 375. And now that 375, we have extended it for the next 10 days. So your staff can pay 375, you will pay 1 million, and you come with staff. But if you have up to 5 of your staff that wants to come, we have table for 5. So the table for 5 will now be 1.5 million. So you pay 1 million, then table for 5, you bring 5 of your staff, they pay 1.5, it becomes 2.5. And all of you will learn. You will be there for the 2 full days. Then you get an hotel outside and you enjoy all that you need to enjoy. Then for the Alimosho Business Summit and exhibition, same thing. If you cannot exhibit, come for free. Come and learn. Because if you say, okay, I can't do sustainability, can't you do free one also? It's Independence Day from 1st to 5th. Come for that one. And I'm telling you, you cannot afford to miss. Then pre-order Madiba Palmtree Farm Estate. Pre-order. Location and price to be determined later. If you are able to get 1,000 people that will do 1 hectare, then we will now know how to proceed from there. So God bless you all. Thanks for joining us. Our next meeting is next month, last Sunday of every month, and we're going to be looking into warehousing masterclass, because I'm showing you different areas of real estate so that everybody will not be doing the same thing. They are saying the market is saturated. The market is not saturated. It is the method that is saturated, because everybody is just doing the same thing, bandwagon effect. But let's show you other areas, how to do cemetery. We're going to have cemetery masterclass. We're going to have cinema masterclass. We're going to have film village masterclass. Every area of real estate, we've got you covered, because we are preparing for GRIB 2026 loading. God bless you all. I will see you at the top.